One fine day, Krishna and Balaram and their mates took their cows for grazing to a distant place. The sun was fierce and hot, and when they saw the trees give shade just like umbrellas, they commented quite pleased.
Dear friends, to see how all these trees tolerate the sun, rain, and wind. To shelter and protect all kinds of animals and men. They give us shade to cool us down. Their bark and roots, wood for fuel, fragrant flowers, and yummy fruits. They show how everyone should act to benefit mankind, as well wishes engaging their bodies, words, and minds.
While sharing these instructions, the brothers strolled among the trees until they reached the river with their band of devotees.
O strong and powerful Ram, O Krishna, our great is here. Please tell us where to find some food. Our hunger burns us. Some Brahmanas are performing a sacrifice nearby. Go ask them for food to eat on behalf of Ram and I.
The boys went as instructed and submitted their request. With folded hands, they fell like sticks and prayed with great respect.
1, 2, 3, 4.
O Brahmanas, you are gods on earth walking in our midst. Our masters, Balaram and Krishna, sent us to ask this. The two of them are tending cows close by and need some food. Would such a gift, O learned souls, befit your attitude? When all the Brahmanas heard this plea from Krishna through the boys, they didn't look at them, or speak, or even make a noise. Preoccupied with complicated Vedic rituals and prayers, they went on with their sacrifices, noses in the air. The cowherd boys were disappointed. Slowly, they returned to Balaram and Krishna to report they had been spurned. When Krishna heard what happened, he just laughed and laughed again.
The beggars sometimes beg, so be, and you forget these men. Go ask the wives of those same Brahmanas for a meal, for they are pure devotees and they know how they all feel.
The boys walked past the Brahmanas and went to their homes instead. Approaching all their decorated wives, they bowed and said, "Respectable ladies, pardon us, kindly lend an ear. Lord Krishna and his brother are nearby. They sent us here to see if you would feed them. We are tending cows, you see, and all of us are famished. Have you food for us to eat?" Delighted by this question, all the Brahmanas' wives agreed to bring to Balaram and Krishna anything they'd need. They gathered pots with yummy preps worthy of a feast and ran to their beloved Sham like rivers to the sea. Their husbands, sons, and brothers saw the women. "Stop!" they said. The wives loved Krishna more and more than them and ran on straight ahead. They found him near the Yamuna amid a grove of trees, relaxing with his brother and his cowherd devotees. About him for years and years. His glories had become constant ornaments of their ears. Their own minds were always absorbed in loving thoughts of him, and now he entered their hearts through their eyes, and they embraced within. Lord Krishna, who knows everyone and every secret emotion, could see these ladies had surrendered fully in pure devotion. They set aside their family life to come to him that day. His face warm with affection, Krishna smiled and turned to say,
You love me, but your husbands are the persons you should serve. Please help them hold the sacred rites all Brahmanas must observe.
Chastiser of the wicked, Krishna our destination. Oh please, we beg you, let us keep you association. We'll leave our husbands and remain with you in this forest, and wear what garlands you kicked to the ground for us. Now we've surrendered unto you. Who else will protect us? Our fathers, brothers, sons and husbands will all reject us. O Almighty One, please do not inflict such harsh words upon us. Reciprocate with your devotees as you have promised.
Affection for me does not come from mere proximity. It grows in one who hears and chants my pastimes constantly. While worshipping my deity, remember me alone, and you'll love me more and more. Now go back to your homes.
The Brahmanas' wives obeyed the Lord, returning to their men. They helped them with their sacrificial rituals again. Govinda, meanwhile, fed his friends the ladies' tasty food, and then ate some himself in a triumphant, joyous mood. The Brahmanas, meanwhile, noted that they thought, we have missed the greatest opportunity of our lives. We could have shared our offerings with our lords, but instead we went on with our rituals. In agony, they said,
To hell with our auspicious birth and vows and all we've learned. To hell with our rituals and honors we have earned. Because we have failed to please the Lord, we are now condemned. Illusion has bewildered us, supposed holy men.
You must have wanted to expose how arrogant we were. Otherwise, what purpose would this incident have served? Our wives have never mastered Vedic rituals as we have done, but they have oceans of ecstatic love, and we have none.
Although we are mesmerized by honor, pride, and fame, we must now remember Krishna as the goal we must attain.
Thus ends this Leela on the pure devotion of these wives. I hope you found it inspiring for your own bhakti lives. Shri Shri Krishna Balaram ki! Grab the tree! And back!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.